Hey, Mom.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
What?
Your face.
What's wrong with my face?
It's so big.
Mom!
How did you get so fat in 1 week? Have you been drinking wine before you go to bed again?
Mom, I'm just at a funny angle.
You should use the face roller I gave you.
Anyway, once again, it was tricky to find quality ingredients for this recipe, but I did my best. This is the best kombu Whole Foods had to offer.
Did you soak it?
Yup, I made some dashi for later and cut it up into strips, so it's ready to go.
Okay, so now we make kombu tsukudani. So put the kombu in the saucepan.
Okay.
Oh. Add water.
1 cup water. Okay.
Mirin
1 tablespoon kneading.
and sake.
1 tablespoon sake.
Then soy sauce.
2 tablespoons soy sauce. One, two,
One more. Add one more.
okay. 3.
Sugar.
1 teaspoon. Okay.
And katsubushi.
Katsuobushi. How much?
Uh, like a mini fistful.
Fistful. Like this?
Let me see.
Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
that?
Just a little bit of rice vinegar.
Like that much?
Mm-hmm. Just to tenderize the kombu. Not too much. You don't want to have it taste vinegary.
Okay. Okay.
Then add the chili peppers.
Chili.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bring it to a boil.
All right.
Once it boils, we lower the temperature and simmer for about 20 minutes until the liquid evaporates. Then we add the sesame seeds at the end.
Easy. Mmm. Remember that kombu nori cream pasta you always used to make when we lived in Rome?
I thought you didn't like it. You told me to stop packing it for your lunch.
No, I liked it. It's just the kids at school would always give me shit about it.
What do you mean?
They'd be like, ew, what's that? Ew, you're eating seaweed?
Oh,
I never told you that?
no, I thought you just hated eating it.
No, I love it.
Well, kids can be cruel.
Yeah.
I'll make it for you next time you're home.
Mmm. This kombu smells so good.
That's umami. Kombu is an umami bomb. Do you know where kombu originally came from?
The ocean.
Well, yes. But I mean, it comes from the Ainu, our indigenous people. Umami has its roots in Ainu cuisine, from the kombu that grows in Hokkaido's coastlines, and now it's in everything.
Huh. I never knew that.
So much of our food comes from the Ainu. You know sansai? All the mountain vegetables that grow around here, like kugomi and fuki and yomogi, the Ainu first cooked them for their medicinal properties. They're high in vitamins, minerals, and polyphenols.
Ugh, I miss fukinoto tempura. Are the Huki coming up yet?
Ippai aruyo.
Nina!
You should come home and pick them. But don't pick them all like you did last time. You always leave some part of the plant or tree so it can continue to grow. You have to think about the next year and the year after, like the Ainu.
Sansai is definitely not something I will find in Whole Foods. Damn, this kombu smells so amazing.
Kombu is the secret to long life. You should eat it every day.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Remember when we lived in New York, this was like the only thing you would make? Like just make one massive pot of tonjiru at the beginning of the week, and we were supposed to eat that like every day for like a month.
Oh, yeah. Your dad was like, I'm sick of this.
Tonkatsu kuite!
I was like, go ahead. You want tonkatsu? You make it yourself. I had no time between the restaurant and teaching at the school.
I thought it was so strange that a chef would cook the same thing at home every night. Okonomiyaki in Bangkok, omurice in Cape Town, yakisoba in Lima.
Well, I'm sorry I bored you with my cooking.
No, I mean, you were all so busy. And I didn't mind. I kind of like eating the same thing every day. Mm.
I heard about the wildfire. How is it over there?
Oh, the smoke is so bad today. The AQI is like 170. We're keeping all the windows closed.
And you've been going to work in that smoke?
That's fine. I'm like in my car most of the time, and then I'm inside the building.
I don't like you going out when it's like that.
Well, there's not really anywhere on the West Coast where you can escape smoke right now, so.
I don't understand how you can stay there for so many years. Fire season gets longer, rent gets higher.
Well, because I want to stay. Whatever. I mean, it's not like I can even go anywhere right now.
You could always come home.
I'm not going to Japan, Mom. We're in a pandemic.
One plane ride and you can be here. No smoky skies, nobody around for miles. You could work remote and help me out in the garden. The chestnuts are coming in soon. You haven't been around for chestnut season in a while. We can make kuriokan.
I'm not getting on a plane during a surge.
It'll be fine, as long as you're careful. Just get a one-way ticket and go back when it's safe again.
You know, I love being out there, but any longer than a month and I would go crazy. Last time I didn't speak to anyone under the age of 60 the entire time I was there. And remember how by the end of the trip, we both ended up in the light bulb aisle in the hardware store screaming at each other about wattage?
I thought you had a good time.
No, I did. It's just, you're retired. Living in the mountains makes sense for you. I get antsy after a while. It feels like I'm wasting my youth and energy. I mean, you were working twice as hard as I am when you were my age.
Not by choice.
I tried making this for a boy once. He wouldn't touch it. They eat pork.
Was he religious?
Vegan. Hey, Mom.
Wow, you look terrible.
Thanks. You always know just what to say to make a girl feel special.
Your eyes are so baggy.
I'm just not wearing makeup.
You look like a tanuki.
Okay, are we doing this?
Okay. So for the nikujaga, we have the potatoes, onion, carrot, beef, snow peas. Did you find the shirataki?
Um, no shirataki, but I found konyaku.
Good, good. So we should start prepping the potatoes.
I
Stop yawning so much.
can't help it. I only got like 2 hours of sleep last night.
Why so little?
Well, yesterday I had to teach in the morning, deadline for a grant submission, band practice, worked the late shift at the diner, and then I stayed up all night practicing for this audition I just bombed. So it's fine, I'll take a nap later.
Sleep is important. For your immune system, your mood. People who don't sleep die early from heart attack or stroke.
That's like the exact opposite of what you used to say.
What did I say?
Sleep is for the weak. I'll rest when I'm old. Mom, I think a couple all nighters are not going to kill me.
I just think you could be living a healthier lifestyle. And it's difficult to do that when you're living in a city so expensive that you have to do so much just to live there.
Well, the city is where all the big opportunities are. So.
And what big opportunities have you gotten?
Ouch, Mom.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I just know that you're capable of so much, and I don't want you to feel stuck or trapped in one place that's going to hold you back.
When did I say anything about feeling stuck or trapped?
I can just tell that you feel attached to this place out of, I don't know, obligation or feeling like this is your only option. But I'm just saying that you do have options. There are so many other careers you could pursue,
Really
so
fucking
many
well.
opportunities, so many different places where you can be, so many ways to be. I mean, you're not getting any younger, you're running out of steam.
余計なお世話。
余計のお世話。余計のお世話. Of course I'm going to mind your business. You're so busy with survival jobs, you don't have time to pursue your music. All day, every day. You just hustle, hustle, hustle.
Where do you think I get this hustle from? You think my lifestyle isn't healthy? Every night, you would come home from work, pass out, wake up to eat something around 2 a.m., work some more, pass out, wake up to do it again. Like, where do you think I learned this from?
It's never what I wanted for you.
And you think that me staying here is holding me back, but this is the first place I ever got to choose for myself, okay? A place where I decided I want to stay here. I want roots. That is something you never gave me growing up.
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Why do you sound like that?
Like what?
Like you've been smoking cigarettes again?
I'm not. I'm fine.
Are you sick?
I'm fine.
Did you get the COVID?
No, I'm fine. I'm not sick.
Then what's wrong? Turn on your camera.
I'm not sick. I'm fine, but I'm feeling a bit tired, so I was wondering if we could postpone just for today.
Turn on your camera. You're worrying me. どうしたの?
Um, I just I'm just having a really bad day.
Oh, sweetie. Do you want to talk about it?
Oh, not really.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I didn't get the ingredients for today. I didn't even look at what recipe we were supposed to make.
That's okay. Do you want to just watch me cook?
Yeah, actually, that'd be really nice.
Okay. Today we're making daiguko imo. You know this recipe.
Yeah, it's the first one Grandma taught me how to make. She always added cinnamon.
We'll add cinnamon to this too. Mm. You want to soak them in water for about 15 minutes to remove the starch, and then dry them with a kitchen towel.
Natsukashi. I used to always eat this when I was a kid at Grandma's.
Sweet potatoes are a good pregnancy food, full of beta carotene and fiber. Your grandma made this for me all the time when I was pregnant with you. I could always hear her in the kitchen, frying up potatoes in crackling oil, and smell the sugar and mirin and soy sauce melting into a syrup. She always wanted them to be eaten hot.
Yeah. She nearly burned my tongue off once shoving a hot potato in my mouth.
Oh. When we were at the hospital right after you were born, your grandma disappeared for a while. This was before cell phones, of course, and nobody could find her. Your grandpa was running up and down the floor, yelling her name, and the nurses had to tell them to shut up. I was so mad at her. Here I was, depleted, vulnerable in this hospital bed after shoving her granddaughter out of me for the past 4 hours, and she just vanishes. But then she shows up out of nowhere with a plate of steaming hot daiguko imo. She'd gotten lost looking for the hospital kitchen, trying to track down a microwave to heat them up. She brought them from home and wanted them to be the first thing I ate as a new mother because I liked them so much. Hot, of course.
Never heard this story. I miss her so much. I miss you.
This dish, there's your roots right there.